Ya no es, ya no es, ya no es, ya no será. Quisiera parar, quisiera esperar, es selección natural. Ya no es, ya no es.
Hey, what's up? Welcome guys, this is Gamer Creativo and today I'm going to show you how you can create and publish your island in Fortnite. Hey, come on guys, I'm going to give you some resources. Let's get started. This is what we will do. I show you the game loop with this image. If a player collides with the green zone, the teleporter returns him to the battle. On the other hand, if someone activates the button, an explosive will be triggered, destroying all the constructions. I have the procedure in PDF and I added screenshots. Below in the description, I have the link to Discord and there you can download it. Excellent guys, we are going to create a blank project and we are going to delete all this stuff that is in the map because we are not going to use it. Then we will import the texture ground 30 by 30. Drag and drop the texture into the new folder we created. Press import and now we have the resources in the map, that's wonderful. Double click on the mesh and let's put a box collision. Press apply and save guys. Now double click on the new material. Press number 1 and left click at the same time. Set the value to make it look shiny. An advice for you, never forget to save your project. We are going to drag the ground to the scene and this is a good time to teach you how to move around the scene. It's like a video game, use the WASDQE keys to move around the scene, but hold left click while you do it guys. Now let's reset the ground transform and check guys how it's moving to the center. Now we are going to import the mesh barrera and drop in the scene and do the same guys. Restart the transform. Excellent! Let's double click on the barrera mesh to set collision. In this case we will use an auto convex collision and press apply and save guys, don't forget. Drag it into the scene and reset the transform to 0. Observe how our map will look like a Fortnite battle place, guys. Select the mesh barrera and choose the option modeling tools. Then choose UVs, reset UV projection and set 500 and 500 in X and in Y. Now accept. We have configured the UVs. Now let's try the same material that we used in the ground. Now it looks great and it's ready guys. Let's click push changes. This will get all the changes we made and we can try the game for the first time. You need to have Fortnite open guys. Okay, now the collisions are working fine. We will look inside the Fortnite folder, a folder called devices. This folder contains all the programming that we will need. So we'll look for a device called Elimination Manager. We are going to drag it to the scene. This is a good time to show you that by pressing the letter G, we visually remove the gizmos, and by pressing again, we activate them. Now, we are going to configure the player spawner. Pay attention to the functions for events. It is the place where a link with other devices is configured. For example, the Elimination Manager is linked with the player spawner. This means that every time the player dies, it will appear in the player spawner. That's it. We will duplicate the player spawner on the scene. It is very simple, just press Alt and left click at the same time. While moving the mouse, repeat these 3 more times. With this, we save time. Observe that they are the same configurations for the 4-player spawner. Now, it is necessary to have a button, so we will look for it inside the devices folder. Drag it to this scene. We configure it, we choose that it is visible in the game so that the player can see it and interact easily. Okay, please copy the settings and also name the button. We are going to use reset builds so that the player can see this message in game. Now we add an explosive. Let's configure it. Look at the functions. We will link it with the explosive and it will be activated when the player presses the button. But at the same time, we reset the explosive and now it's ready to be used again. Now we need to add the weapons, right? Well, we'll look in the devices folder for the item placer and drag it to the scene. I will show you how to add the weapon from Fortnite and from UEFN, so you can work from the one you feel more comfortable. We open Fortnite. Let's configure the device so that the weapons appear, are visible in the game, and have an immediate respawn time. Please copy all values. We position ourselves near the item placer. Press menu and choose weapons. Select the weapon that you want and press release. That's it, the weapon is inside the item placer and ready to use. It is important to have many weapons, so we are going to duplicate the item placer and add different weapons. Now, I will show you how to do it from the UEFN. We select the item placer. Once selected, observe that there is an array. We click on it and we see that it says item. Press the arrow and observe that you can select new and different weapon. You can download the resources in my Discord. Log in to download it. Drag to the 3D models folder the table texture. Create a material. We will use this material for the weapons table. Open the material. Select it and change the blend mode to translucent. Observe that the opacity is now interactable, so drag the texture and connect it to opacity. To take the material with movement, use the panel node. To create it, you can press P key and left click, or also right click and type the name of the node. Connect it to the texture. Create a plane with symmetric measures and the texture will look great. Put the material to the plane. It needs color, right? Then press the V key and left click at the same time. Now choose your favorite color. Here is a tip. Choose a place on the map for your weapon table. In the details menu, right click and copy the transform. Now choose item placer with weapon. Select it, go to details, right click and paste the transform values. Excellent, now you can place them in the table as you like. If you are adding more weapons, you will definitely need another weapon table. Here's a trick to make it look different. Duplicate the plane we have for the table. Select the table material. Right-click and select Material Instance. This will create a material from the base material, which allows you to change the color. Choose your favorite color. drag the instance material to the plane, and you are done. Now we have two different weapon tables. Do you remember the mutator zone? Well, it's time to use it. We drag this device to the scene and we put these configurations. Now we move it below the ground. Remember, that is the device will tell us when the player collides with the mutator zone. That's it, we don't need to do anything else. Look for the teleporter in the devices folder. With this we are going to link the mutator zone. Look especially in the functions. We are going to use the teleporter when we collide with the mutator zone. That's it. It's time to test it. You see how easy it is? Now it works. Just duplicate it and put it above the player spawner. We will add another device. The team settings and inventory. Configure it like this. In the vents, when the explosive is activated, the explosive is reset. When someone is eliminated, the killer will appear in the teleporter 1. When someone is eliminated, the killer will appear in the teleporter 2, etc. If we want Fortnite players to stay a longer time playing on the island, we have to give them rewards. So we add the accolade. Pay attention to the settings. Write the name of the reward. I write X points, and you can also select an icon. The function to link is each elimination the player scores experience points. Excellent! Now players will be more interested in playing on the island. In the devices folder, look for the power-up health. Drag it to the scene. You can copy the settings. This power-up will provide health and shield every couple of seconds. Let's test it. Add a sentry to the scene. Set it to 300 of health and high attack. You can use shotgun if you want. The power-up works, guys. Very good. Now, add a plane. Place it where you want to place the power-up. Import the texture health. Remember, it's in the Discord. Create a material and drag the texture. Then, connect it to the base color. Save and apply. Drag the material to the plane you created, and it looks great. A fun thing to do is to add the changing booth. Simply add it to the scene where you like it the best. Now, a very important process is to configure the island. This process is long and tedious, but very important. That's why I leave a PDF in my Discord for you to use it and fill all the configurations. You can also pause the video and see how I configure it from UEFN. Once the island is configured, set visible in-game in false of the player spawner. Also, let's test the destructions of constructions. Let's test it. Press start game. Now the player has infinity constructions, and by pressing the button we destroy them. Wonderful! This feels more and more complete. Now add the player counter device, configure it for 4 players, and position it where you like. Now you just have to publish your island. You don't know how to do it? Don't worry, I will show you. You must have Fortnite open, click on push change if it is necessary, click on save and you are done. Inside UEFN select project. Launch memory calculation. It's important to add your versions and comments. Then click upload. Wait a moment, UEFN is calculated. It will give you a notice. Memory calculation complete. Means you can now go to the Fortnite Creator Portal, click Done, and the Creator Portal website will open. It is very important to have a creator account approved by Epic Games. We write the details of the game. We use the tag free for all, 1 against 1, 2 against 2, depending on what we want to create. Then choose to fill in the restrictions questionnaire. The answers are written in the PDF document. Before we finish, I'm going to leave you my islands in the descriptions. In the comments of the video, please put your islands. I'm going to make a video playing your islands and promoting them. Click Next. In media, you must create a thumbnail. Don't worry, I made one for you. Just drag and drop it in the landscape thumbnail. Click Next. If you use material from other creators, material that was not made by you, you can write it here. Then invisibility, listed, and click on marketing. We click on publish. Now we just wait 1 or 2 hours for Epic Games to send you an email saying that your island is already published. Now you can play it. Congratulations guys, thanks for everything and subscribe.
Ya no es, ya no es, ya no es, ya no será. Quisiera parar, quisiera esperar, es